Something I think about often is how is fandom culture and like shipping culture specifically, and how weird it can be for actors involved in it. Like, I can understand how some actors don't particularly want to talk about, like, when they're in an interview or like they're approached by someone like a fan or something, or like they're live or something, and they're approached about the topic of like their characters being shipped with another character. I can understand how like they wouldn't really want to talk about that, maybe because they don't feel comfortable with it, maybe they don't really like that character, or maybe the actor playing the character, or like that ship, or like they don't think it's compatible but they don't want to talk about it and like be mean, or like or like it's just weird. Like, Finn Wolfhard has been an actor since he was like 12. Okay, he like what, like 12, right? I don't know, but like 12. Okay, so he's been ingrained in shipping culture since he was like 12, 13, and not in the way I was, where when I was 13 and I got into shipping culture and fandom culture, it was because I just finished binging the episodes of Grey's Anatomy. Spoiler if you've never seen Grey's Anatomy, by the way, where I just finished the back-to-back episodes where Lexi and Mark died. So I was so upset by that I typed in their names into Google and I found Wattpad. And then I was like, oh my god, this is cool. This is a thing. I can just be delusional that the characters I like are still alive and read fan fiction about them. That's so sweet. But on the opposite end, at 12 and 13, and then your first introduction into shipping and fandom culture is you're constantly being shipped with your co-stars. Yeah, I would be a little freaked out and hesitant and weirded out by like talking about shipping and the ships that my characters are part of for the rest of my life too. Like, hello? Like, that's such a pivotal time for your development. 12, 13, 14. Like, that's such a developmental age for you. And one of the things you're going through is being shipped with the people close to you that you personally know, and people are writing fan fiction about you as a real life person with someone else you know as a real life person, and thousands of people are reading it and then coming up to you, and then you have grown adults talking to you about it in interviews. Yeah, I'd be freaked out too. I would also try to still steer clear from that for the rest of my career. I would also be annoyed for the rest of my career. And it's not even for like child actors, like young actors who go through this. Like Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki went through this when they first started Supernatural. And they were like, what? Okay, hold on. Supernatural was 20 years ago. They're in their 40s. So they were like in their early, like 20s when Supernatural started. So like you're still developing. Your brain is still developing in your 20s. I'm 21. My brain is still developing. But like at 21, your brain is still developing, and then your first introduction to fandom and shipping culture is you're being shipped with your in-show brother. Because Jensen and Jared's characters, Sam and Dean, didn't have many romantic options in the beginning of the show. Like their characters didn't have that many romantic options. Like Sam had Jess, but spoiler, if you've never seen Supernatural, one of the longest running shows on television, one of the most famous shows on television, if you've never seen it, spoiler for the very first episode, Jess dies. Jess dies first episode. So like Sam had Jess, but at the time we didn't know much about Jess. Like everything we knew about Jess, we made up. Everything made up about Jess was made up by fans. So like there wasn't really many romantic options for Sam and Dean because Dean was a playboy. Like that was one of his character traits. He was a player. He had girls and he got a new girl to hook up with every episode. So like there wasn't a consistent romantic option for Dean until Cass came in like what, season 3 or 4? I think it was 4. But like there wasn't a consistent romantic option for either of them until Cass came for Dean. And then Gabriel for Sam. I mean, people ship Sam and Gabriel. I mean, I do. It's a fun ship. I'm also just a multi-shipper. For the most part, I'm a multi-shipper. I do have my limits. I am also the type of person that says if I can throuple it, I'm a throuple it. But for the most part, I am a multi-shipper. I do have my favorite ships, though, that I read the most about. As anyone does. But anyway, but that's beside the point. Like, so, like, their first, especially Jensen, I think, because before Supernatural, Jensen was mostly on soap operas. And then before Supernatural, Jared Padalecki was on Gilmore Girls. So I think he was, like, he might have known more, but I don't know. Because, I don't know. I haven't watched Gilmore Girls yet. I started it a while ago, and I think I only got a little bit through the first episode. Again, beside the point. But, like, your first introduction to this is, your first ship that you're a part of is you're being shipped with your on-screen brother. Yeah, I would want to steer clear of the topic of shipping as well. I would be like, oh, I would be weirded out, and I wouldn't ever want to talk about it again. I, like, don't talk to me about that ever again, please. I know, I don't want to talk about that ever again. Thank you. Like, I get it. I can't really fault actors for not wanting to talk about shipping and, like, fandom culture and stuff like that. Like, because they're part of it from a completely different side. They are part of it from a completely different side, and for them, it can get very weird very easily and very quickly. So, like, I don't think I can ever really fault them for not wanting to talk about it or be a part of it or even acknowledge it. Like, I don't know. So, yeah, whatever. Just my thoughts at, I don't know, what time is it? 2:15 in the morning. Thank you.